3, grade 4, craft. The disciples put love in action. In this particular craft, we are working with a paper plate. I do not have the circular paper plate, but we'll work with what we have, okay? So you will need the template. I've already cut out the template of the world, and then you will have this particular template either for the large gingerbread man or the teeny tiny ones. The tiny ones, if you get one, a child can get 2, so that they will have the 12 and they can decorate this particular craft with as many, like with the 12 disciples. And then, as I was mentioning, you have your globe as geographically correct as possible. Okay, so it can be printed on colored paper so that we can have a variety, and if the child wants to color, you can still color. Okay, so imagine, this is where you use your power of imagination. Okay, so to make it different from the kindergarten one, we will have, so this is, remember, you are imagining it's a circular plate. You will stick the globe printout onto the back of the paper plate. The back of the paper plate. Because we are trying to make it, I don't know whether I would call it a 3D or a bulkier version of, sorry about that, I'll pick it up later. So you put this, okay, so you have your globe. Then you can stick. What I noticed is the effect is better if the people are on the outside, not in here. You see how they, yes, I know they're within, but I like the effect of, so if you have glued this, so you see, paper plate 1, put them up, and then you get your second paper plate and you glue the edges. If need be, you can staple just for extra security, and then you put them facing that way. Okay, so you glue. If you need to staple because maybe the glue has decided not to be set immediately, don't worry, you can use the stapler. Like in this case, if I can find my stapler, and I have found it. Okay, there we go. So you kind of have this effect, and then you now decorate or put the people all around. We need to use. Okay, there you go. All around the world. I do believe that's why I preferred the tinier ones. This one, sorry. You see that effect, or you can even stick here. Okay, so you do that all the way. So let's just work with that. Yeah, sometimes we need to be convinced to fit somewhere, or to read the word of God, or to carry our Bibles. So that's why this one is becoming a little bit difficult. And then you have there, so you remember you're gluing, you're not just sticking them like teacher is doing. So you have them all around the world. Okay, ideally, let me remove this one. Yeah, that's why I was removing. I was not sticking fast. So you have, at least if you have that paper that had 6, let me show you. You see, you have your 6 persons here. So if you can get that, and then you stick. So you see, you have that, and then you either get a paper punch or a hole punch. In my case, I have a hole punch. And then at the top, you can either put 2 holes or 1, and then you have your ribbon. For me, this is what I had for now. So if you need help here, oh, it hasn't gone the way. Oh. So it has to go all the way through. Don't worry, it just takes a little bit of patience. And then you pass that. If you need help tying, don't worry, you can ask for help. In this world, we help each other, okay? Not everybody knows everything. Only God knows everything. So where you ask for help, you ask. And then you'll have something where you can. Oh, somebody has taken a dive because I've not stuck them. Okay, now. So, and then you have you can write a memory verse here. You can write any other lessons, your name at the back. And you will have a craft that will tell, you can go and tell the world about how the disciples also put love in action. And that is technically your craft for the day. Enjoy and see you in the next one.